Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back citizens to part 2 of our sticker album listen. We have the rest of the album to go through here, and then after we are done with everything, we're going to give this a full album a final rating. If you haven't checked out part 1, go and do that up there or in the description. I'll be sure to put that there so you can check it out, but I highly suggest you do that because it's going to give us a little bit of a because not everything is going to be, I'll tell you. So I'm excited to get into today's songs. So I have them up here so I remember everything. So in the next part, we're going to get into 5 songs plus a performance of a medley of the songs. So that is what I have planned. We're going to be first getting into, of course, Bring the Noise, then Magic Carpet, then Road Trip, then the Focus, Road Trip, and which is the last song, Bring the Noise live stage. And then we're going to get into Dreamer, and lastly, Promise You. So we have 5 songs to get through plus a performance, and I think it's going to be really, really fun. So yeah, that is the things that we have for today. That is why I told you, because we got into Focus in the last reaction. So that would bring you a little bit of context, but I'm sure if you're watching this, you have watched it yourself, right? I always put my links in the description, so check out anything you haven't checked out before. But anyway, I don't really know what else to say other than that. Of course, we're going to be watching all of these we're gonna I pause a lot, I react a lot, I talk, so that is what I do. I hope you guys are understanding of that. If you have watched the previous part, you'll know that. But yeah, I'm excited. I also feel like this might be the rap song because I've definitely heard this title before, so perhaps so, I don't really know. But let's dive in and get right ahead. Let's go. We had a lot of bangers last time. Let's see what happens today. Ugh, this is gonna be nasty as all heck. It already is. I was saying that there was a lot of bangers in the previous one, so we're gonna see here. But also, I thought at first that was like a whale noise. Just a little bit, perhaps. Woo! Yes. Who that boy indeed. Oh, I love the way that's kind of like, ooh, like it's kind of raising. It's like giving us this little bit of like a build up into whatever the heck this chorus is about to be. Oh boy, I love rap music. If you guys know, it's probably my favorite genre of music there is. It literally has had my heart since I was a baby, basically. I love it so much, and so I just have a propensity for enjoying it a lot. Ooh, Jaehyun, let's fucking go. I love his rap voice so much. So they're bringing the noise. Oh. Indeed, you're bringing the noise. Woo! So we started off with the rap line, but this is not a full rap line song. Gotcha. Is there another one? That'd be crazy. Maybe they just had one vocal performance. Ah, I love that accelerated sound. Oh yes, the way they came in. Vroom, vroom. I wasn't saying anything. So at least like the main parts are like rap based though. Oh my god. I can't deal with this today. There's been way too many bangers. Listen, I wasn't not expecting it from my Nia boys, but also like it's a lot. It's a lot, you know what I mean? That's so sick. Oh! Bitch. They were just like, how to make a song that fits Hannah's music taste perfectly and also make them want to die. Like, how do we do that? I know.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We going over speed with it. 손 떼고 감각에 맞춰진 limit. 내 몸이 붕 뜨는 기분 see a view from the top. Gain unlock, I ain't never gonna stop. Speeding up, never go zero. 우린 달려도.
I was so, listen, okay, I didn't tell you guys this because maybe I forgot. I also had this conviction inside me before we got into the song that I felt like I'd heard at least something from the song before. And up until this point, I don't think I've heard anything. But this part I've heard. Spin up whenever it goes zero. Diviro. Yeah, like, Wiro. Like, I have heard that part. And it is sickening. Okay, Johnny, I can't with you. Like, when he raps, it's like the death of me. Whoa. The amount of changes in the instrumental. Yeah, this song is truly just like, if you talk to somebody who's like, I hate noise music, if you showed this song to them, they'd be like, yeah, that's what I hate. Because this is like, if you decided to make the loudest song you could possibly do, and I've heard louder for sure, but like, if you try to make a song that is like as loud as you can, but also be very palatable, like, this is it. You know what I mean? Because, like, what is happening? All these songs are so, like, all these parts of the song are so different from each other, but yet it fits so well. Indeed. Oh, that sound is so good. Whoa. Like it's like you're like drifting or making a turn with a car. Kick it. What the fuck? That is so unfair. I was so ready to get into a second chorus. What the fuck, NCT? have no clue. I have no clue how loud that was for you. What the hell? Okay, I was just getting into it. It feels like I was just starting to like understand on any type of level what this song was going to try to be like, and then you had to switch it up on me and just like stop it. Why? I just wanted to have a good time, and I was having a great time because man, this instrumental is like, it's fully, it's crazy. You know what I mean? I was gonna compare it to like something like Mad Dog or something like that, but in reality, I feel like this is different from that because Mad Dog still had like a very similar vibe throughout the song. This song felt like it contained 3 different songs. You know what I mean? Because we had those rap parts that were like very intense, and then we had the chorus, which was definitely very intense, but also felt very different. And then we had this last part with that like like that swooping sound. It was all just like all over the place. But I also really like that because that is my kind of shit. You know what I mean? I listen to hyperpop. I listen to all types of music that like most people would consider unconventional, you know, like I love that stuff. So this is my jam, you know what I mean? Like I connect to the song heavily because it's just like me, it is all over the place. But honestly, really, really cool. And maybe this is supposed to be the rap song because it was truly like very dominated by the rap line, you know what I mean? Like we had some inclusions by some of the other members doing like parts like the pre-choruses, which makes sense because I think honestly it is easy to make a song that is like only singing. It is quite hard to make a song that is just, you would just consider rap, you know what I mean? You can definitely pull it off, but maybe it just wasn't the vibe here, that's not what they wanted, or they felt like they weren't able to do it. I really don't know. But maybe this is it. Because it definitely felt much more rap than, you know, I could imagine this being it. Because I know for the next couple of songs, I know it's going to be a lot different. At least, I think so. But anyway, that was really fun. I enjoyed it. So let's dive into our next song, which is Magic Carpet Ride. This song I have seen the track video for, so I think at least I know the vibe of it, but I've not heard the full song, so this is not going to be too much of a surprise, at least I think so, although, of course, it's been a while since I watched it on camera, so we're going to see, but I do believe I know at least parts of this, so let's dive right in. I think this also got blocked on YouTube. So we'll see if they're just mocking this song. I do have jasmine perfume here. I just yesterday bought jasmine perfume. How did you know? I wanted to invest more in perfume, that's why, but I found this really good scent. Okay, you know? Woo! Mm-hmm. I do remember, oh yeah, and this I think was also in there. I do remember this. It was just, I do remember it being very pretty, and that's what I was going into this with. But also, it's nice that I don't quite remember a lot of this. That is quite good, because I do enjoy having a surprise. The piano in this one is also really pretty. It's a little less prominent, but... Woo! Okay. Whoa! Woo! Beautiful.
같은 건 없어 깊은 밤을 날아서 지금 너를 데리러 가 창을 활짝 열어 안개를 닮은 하얀 커튼 너만 너만 바라보는 손짓 너는 꿈이야 네 꿈을 타고 날아올라
This is so sweet. This is so sweet, guys. And so pretty. Like their voices blend so well together and on this chorus. Like it's really nice to listen to. It's very soothing, I feel like. A very, very soothing song. Oh, this part is really nice.
I'm in the same place 지금 여기서 모든 게 쉴 새 없이 I shine your way 말하게 돼 다 이뤄줄게 오직 널 위해 I pray
Back into it. Man, Doyoung, whenever he does those things, when he just goes like, like, it always hits so good. Oof. I love. Oh, this part is beautiful, having that fly to you in the back as they sing over it. Damn, boy. This feels so calming and nice, you know? Ooh. Wow. Wow. That was really, really nice. Like I said, I've seen the track video for this. Like I said, I believe this is the one that got locked on YouTube as well, because I remember that was a terrible time very early on in my YouTube. I think it was like a month in, and I was like, oh my god, how do I deal with this? I've always gotten a lot better at it after my 4 years almost. It's almost been 4 years, guys. 4 years of making videos. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying that it felt very this felt like a warm blanket, which makes a lot of sense. A warm carpet, you know what I mean, over my shoulders and keeping me right here, because again, this is very sweet, very just like emotional and very kind words, and so that contributed to it. But also the actual instrumental itself felt very much like a warm hug itself of how it was built. Again, I pointed out that piano, but also like that, like how should I put it? It was like very much like felt like I was sitting inside like a cradle and I was being like rocked back and forth, you know what I mean? Like it felt like that kind of song that just like, it's kind of like acting as a lullaby a little bit, which would make sense because like maybe we're going on that magic carpet ride in our dreams, you know, but it felt very much like that. And that ending section was gorgeous that way, like they were saying again, that fly to you and then singing over that, I feel like added so much. But yeah, this is just very cute, very lovely, very just nice and comforting. It felt very comforting. And I do like that in songs. It's just like, it's like I said, I love a song that feels like a hug and like a pat on the head. I don't know. Okay, all right. We don't want to be stuck in this vibe for too long, even though it was lovely. Now we're on to our next song, which is Road Trip, which I also saw the track video for. I do not remember if I remember this song though, but I think it has. This is definitely the one that I do remember has popped up quite a bit on my playlist. So I might have heard this, but obviously I don't believe I've heard the full song. So this is gonna be very intriguing. So let's dive into our next song, Road Trip. Let's go. I do think I remember this like guitar very vividly. Okay. Previously we were going on a magic carpet ride, now we're going on a road trip. Woo. Woo. I love Taeyong singing too. I need to look up when his I can't remember. What is the word when you're let out or when you like are done with your service? I can't remember, but it's very soon. I remember it's very soon. Maybe that's just why. Again, I'm in that mood because I know he's almost out as well, and I'm ready for the TikToks that are going to be storming because he is such a presence on TikTok. What can I say? Oh. And Johnny's singing, I talked about it earlier. And Mark's singing! Listen, we haven't heard Mark sing really in this album yet at all. But as I was talking about, his singing voice is so pretty. It's so pretty. And that's a reason why I want to dive into the solo journey as well, because Mark, I've heard 1999, a little bit of it at least, and I want to listen to it so badly. But I really don't know if it's going to have to wait until after the summer, because it's going to be a long one. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Hold on. I forgot. Anita after that? We had all the rap line right after one another. I love this vibe too. This is also very comforting, but in a different way. Yeah. Exactly. Yes, please. I love that. Oh my god, this is really fun. I like this. Again, the previous song was also cute like this, but exactly. I want to go on a road trip. Oh, bitch, I would love to go on a road trip. I mean, I just like a month ago went on tour, so it's like, it's not even a month ago. It's like 2 weeks ago. But I'm still just like, I want to go and explore, because that is something I feel like I've not taken enough road trips in my life. I haven't just like decided to go for like, because there's a thing here, like if you're going to like go on vacation, you want to go outside the country, and I don't know why that is. I think we're all just tired of the weather that's in Sweden, and we just want to go somewhere where it's warm. But I love visiting like cultural places rather than like heat and stuff. So there's so many places in Sweden that I want to visit. Also in different countries as well, but particularly there, I don't know. It's just like there's so many things that I need to discover. So I want to go on a road trip, man. Maybe that's a summer thing. I would love for that to be a summer thing. Maybe I should do that. But a solo trip? Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about this on camera, but yeah. Maybe. So cute! I can't get over that ad-lib though, it's so fun. Yeah. Exactly, Mork. Exactly my thought. Yeah. Not to clown him, of course. It's all love here. Aww. This is so sweet. Yes. This is so catchy though. Like the chorus itself is so catchy. Catch a road trip. 어디든지 가자 road trip. 이 순간에 같이 갈래. That was so cute. I think I remember this vibe from the track video for sure, because it's like this one has a little bit of a different charm to it than the previous song, but I feel like they also exist kind of in a similar spectrum of like, this felt like a warm hug too, in the sense of like, let's freaking go, dude. And I mean, like, it's kind of, this felt more like a song than rather being about like a romantic thing, which obviously a lot of the times they are. But to me, it just felt like, you know, being like, let's pack up our things, you, me, and let's go and explore, you know? It doesn't necessarily have to be about feelings, but it's just like, let's have some freaking fun. And I love songs that are like that, where it's just like, let's party. But like, not necessarily just like, when I say let's party, I don't mean necessarily just partying, but just like, let's have some fun, you know? And I love lyrics and songs that just talk about that, because I just think it's like, yeah, of course. I want to have fun with my music, so why not talk about fun? Why not write about fun? Why not have fun? Which I think, like, of course, that is something we gotta get into the headspace of a little bit more often. It's just doing stuff for fun, you know? Maybe that is a very that is a non-radical thought, but honestly, I feel like that is just true. Do things that are fun for you. Like go on a road trip, which I do want to do now. They have inspired me. Maybe go some trains, which is not really a road trip. That's more of like a rail trip, but still. Sounds fun. So, that was road trip. That was very cute. Now we're going to go on to our performance for this video. I'm excited to check this out because I have needed some enjoyment. So we have Focus, then we have Road Trip, and then we have Bring the Noise. I decided to put it after Road Trip because that is the last song for this. So we're going to do, I'm assuming this is a little bit of like a medley of like some like specific part they decided to highlight. So I'm excited to check this out. So let's do so right now. Ooh. Straight up. Ah, the ad-libs in this song though. I love the set here. Woo! Like, do they have a little, like, I assume it's like a huge tent and then a smaller tent? I really don't know, but like, I really enjoy the way this is set up. It feels very cozy. I wonder how they're gonna do Bring the Noise here, you know? This song is perfect for Jaeyeon. It's so perfect. Hello! He looks so cute. It's giving like that dog with the bob or like that dog with the wig. I first didn't recognize who that was for some reason. But it looks adorable, okay?
I can't wait to chill.
What you wanna do? Yeah, that's my question. What do you want to do?
Can't wait to chill. What you wanna do?
Hell yeah. Road trip time! So we're just gonna connect them like this? Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. I love those contacts. Road trip. Woo! Yeah, this is gonna be cute, you know? Oh my god, the interaction here is so cute. There's always been something very special to me about Johnny and Jaeyeon. I don't know why. It's just like the broship there is very strong. Excuse me. What are you looking for? I love how cozy you look though. It's really cute. Hi, Boo Boo. Maybe that's why I thought that Taeyong is giving Boo Boo in this performance. Like, the vibes are Boo Boo. You know what I mean? Like, he is singing beautifully, but the vibes are Boo Boo, you know? Yeah, Boo Boo is out. I'm so curious about how they're gonna bring the noise into this. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? I'm so curious. Yeah, we got an outfit change. That makes so much sense. Cause like, how else are you gonna perform Bring the Noise? You cannot perform Bring the Noise in that outfit. I mean, you could, but it would feel like such a clash to me. But I'm ready for this. I'm so excited, bro. Let's go ahead and get into this. Also, did I see Hitchhiker? I did say Hitchhiker. I fucking love Hitchhiker. Hitchhiker made one of my favorite song of all time. Is kind of crazy to say, but I fucking love Around. Like, it's so good. He needs to make more music. Let's go. Get into it, lads. Let's fucking go. Camera? I love the fishnet though. What the heck? Beep beep. Vroom, vroom. Absolutely. Damn, this part. Not only are they making some noise, not only are they bringing the noise, we're also making noise. At least I am making noise. I'm making a lot of noise right now. Woo, woo.
We going over speed with it.
Get it.
See a view from the top. Gain all lock, I ain't never gonna stop. Speeding up never goes wrong.
Yes, I think this is where I've seen it because I saw like a clip from a performance where I heard this Jan part. Hold on.
Lock, I ain't never gonna stop. Speeding up never goes wrong.
Yes, because I remember this choreography. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you've ever been an NCT, particularly an N7 an illy chill NCT, then you will know that we all have a weakness for this man. And I don't know when I became Australian, British, I don't know what that noise is. We all have a weakness for this man, okay? So like, that's not me. That's not just me, right? Yes. Absolutely.
Kick your body, booty, book it down. Super speed, we never stop. We got that fire.
So unfair. So unfair. I was so ready for another chorus, and they just took it away from me. Like always. Always taking stuff away from me when in reality, that's what I want the most. But I am not allowed to have it. I'm not allowed to have fun. I'm not allowed to enjoy myself. Because they decided that's how we'll end the song. And it's so unfair. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Having all these three splash into one. I didn't know how that would make sense. Again, Focus and Road Trip made a little bit more sense than also adding Bring the Noise onto that. So I understand why they did a cut and then they had different outfits on, because like I said, it would have been crazy work if they were able to pull off performing Bring the Noise with those outfits on. Not that I would have complained, but also I would have been like, this is like a whiplash type of situation. Whiplash, you know what I mean? Like, it's quite a lot, but I appreciate it, you know? But that was sick. I enjoyed it a lot because, wow, did they bring the energy. Of course. Of course they did. But, yeah, that was a lot of fun. So, now we have 2 more songs left after this. We're going to start with our first one, which is Dreamer. I think this might have had a track video. I think so, because it was like a bunch of clouds in there. Or maybe that was for Magic Carpet Ride. God, I can't remember which ones they released them for right now, but potentially. But I think maybe these 2 last songs are going to be softer, although we have no freaking clue until we find out. So we're going to find out right now. Let's get into our next song. Wait, yes? I think so. I'm gonna check after this to see, but I'm pretty freaking sure that this is like a track that's had a track video, because this is so reminiscent of something, or else I've heard it before. Either way, I don't really know what, but I want to start from the beginning there. Hey. Starlight. Okay. Oh. How fun. This is so reminiscent. I'm pretty sure that I've heard this somewhere. If it's not a track video, I've heard this somewhere, I feel like, because yeah, this feels very reminiscent. This is so cute though. Like, it's so I love stuff to do with dreams, with dreaming, in songs in particular. I don't know, it's just like it's like true that, because I'm somebody who like I barely have any like visual dreams, because I have aphantasia, so I cannot really see things in my head, you know? Like, it's just, that's why it's sometimes hard for me to imagine things, because it's always just black in there. But with that, it's like, you know, I understand why so many people have such like amazing experiences with dreams, because for some people they truly like do experience like a different world in there. But it's also just about like hopes and dreams. Of course, dreams are like things that you wish for, you know, and it's really sweet. I don't know, it's just really sweet. Ding ding. I love the vibe. Time stops. 시간을 멈춰. One dream. Feels like forever. 엉켜버린 마음이 딱 트인 느낌. 이곳이 점점 더 궁금해지지 않니? Yes. Even more harmonies. We love the harmonies so much.
네 사소한 생각까지 접어 비행기 날려봐 어서 봐 우리 여기 모여 말하면 다 이루어지는 밤 꿈꾸는 대로 모두 다
I love this part. Ding ding, elevator. That's really fun. That's so cute. And really sweet too. Cause like, yes, we all need somebody who like, you know, wishes the best for us and also wants to help the other person like do their dreams, or what to say, like accomplish their dreams and like do things that they didn't think was possible. You know what I mean? Like having somebody that uplifts you is really important. And I don't know, this is very sweet, very, very sweet. Let's go. Cute.
무슨 일이 생겨도 okay 우리 누구보다도 넓게 또 신나게 Hands in the air 어제보다 좀 더 나아질 today
The giggle. Okay.
말하면 다 이루어지는 밤 꿈꾸는 대로 모두 다 되는 매직 딩딩 올라타 elevator
I don't know why I love that so much. I just love weird noises. What can I say? I love weird noises. I love onomatopoeias. So this is the shit for me, you know? Ding ding.
매직
Ding ding, 올라타 elevator. Hey! I don't have timing. I don't have timing at all. I embarrassed myself. I wanted to do the hey ho with the, but I just completely missed the timing there. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me. Please forgive me and please spare me from the ridicule that I'll face because of that. I don't actually think that, but still, like, God. It was a little interestingly placed. There we go. That noise is just so pleasant. Yeah, this instrumental is just really pleasant all over, like overall. It just feels so fun and so just makes you smile. This song makes me smile. Very, very truly. So, yeah, that was Dreamer. That was really cute. I enjoyed that song. It was like, how should I put this? If the previous two songs were like warm hugs, this one was like if you fell into a huge, huge sea of cotton candy, because it was sweet. It was so sweet. Like it was so sweet in its lyrics, and also the actual noise of it. It felt so happy and like peppy and just like overall just really fun. And so, like I said, it felt like if you fell into something that was like sweet. We fell into honey, you know what I mean? Something along those lines, because it's like sticky and just like, oh my goodness. And then also, like I said, that instrumental. I have no clue if it was like a trumpet or a horn or of some kind. I really don't know, but that just like added to it as well, of just like this enjoyment factor that it had. Yeah, that is going to be an earworm now. I 100% think so. Like, from this whole album, it is going to be, like, Jaehyun's part, like, you know, and then also this ding ding oh la da elevator, because that is so much fun. I'm sure I'm gonna discover more, of course, as soon as I listen through this all again, which is gonna be a lot. I haven't listened to these long of albums in a while, so it is gonna be very interesting to have to listen to 10 songs again. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'll give you guys obviously the most fairest rating I can. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that song. So we're going to dive into now our last song for this album. Thank you so much for being here and thank you for sticking around. I know this was a long journey, but what can you expect from me other than a long journey? You know what I mean? Like it is basically like a given, you know? But yeah, that is it. It's kind of crazy to... Because I saw that, I was like, 119? Do I have 119? No. I've already listened to 119, and that song is crazy. But I am very excited, though, to dive into this and see what we have in store. And like I said, maybe we're going to get something similar. Maybe something sweeter, cuter, slower. We never know. So let's dive in and check this out. And then we are finished for the album, and I'll give you my final rating after I've listened to all of these again. So let's dive right in. Woo! Oh! I love this instrumental already. It feels like something that could be in like a movie about space. You know what I mean? With that synth and everything, it feels very much like that. Like I'm floating in the clouds right now. Ooh. Yeah, this feels almost like 80s, like very 80s or 90s, you know what I mean? Like it feels a little bit more older in the way that it's built up, but thankfully it's not, it doesn't seem sad, it just seems like a song about like longing and wishing for things to be different, wanting to have a person that you miss by your side again. So it's not really sad, you know what I mean? I can deal with this. However, I'm also just like, you know? I hope that makes sense. It's just very sweet. Woo! Oh. Yeah. It feels like a throwback song. Hey! Yeah, this is so sweet too. Like, I don't know, there's just something about that line. I'll hug you rather than saying a word. I don't know. It's just cute. It's just cute. What else can I say? It's freaking cute, okay? Oh wow. Hey! Oh wow. That is a really like catchy line delivery. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ugh. We just gotten straight up bangers this entire album, but of course, that's what my NCT boys are gonna do. Of course.
이젠 다시 숨김없이 전부 말할 거야. 약속할게 다시 만나는 날 약속할게. 말해줄게 한마디 말보다 반가움에 눈물 차올라도 이번엔 전화해 내 마음을 너에게.
And that's such a catchy line. That's such a catchy way to sing it too. That da 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 da. It reminds me of another song, which is kind of weird to bring up in this moment because we were having such a sweet time. But it's from the 50 Shades Freed soundtrack. It's called Capital Letters. That is kind of a vibe that it's given me. You know, like the actual song isn't explicit, but it is from a 50 Shades movie. But that is kind of the vibe, especially that like the line delivery there, because it definitely feels like that song, because it goes like da 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 da. Like that is how it's said. So anyway, I know that is a very random thing to bring up in this very cute song, like I mentioned, but I'm just saying. Hey, hey. Aw, man. I was hoping that the song was going to be 4 minutes, but these lyric videos usually do have that little 30-second at the end, so I should have not expected it, but still, you know what I mean? I'm sad not to leave it here. Should we listen to 119? I'm just kidding. That is a very different vibe, but still, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, that was Promise You, and now we have finished our album listen fully, both part 1 and 2. I was like, this is gonna be a long one. I haven't listened to this many songs for one album in quite a while, and so I like including performances as well. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be a long one, and it is long, but I feel like it's not as crazy long as it could have been. You know what I mean? I still think I was a little bit more like cautious about that and trying to keep my time, you know, so I did go an hour over my allotted filming time today, but still, it's fine. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this a lot. The song especially was really cute. And like I said, gave me some flashback vibes, or not this flashback because I wasn't there. Nostalgia, not either really because I wasn't there. But, you know, just from listening to stuff from the 80s and 90s, you know, I kind of get that vibe, is basically what I'm saying. And this one definitely has a lot of earworms in it, you know? So I feel like that is something that is probably going to stick with that, like, again, how they sung the chorus, and also the ad-libs and all that, you know? But yeah, that was really nice too. This was also very sweet, which makes a lot of sense. So, that was all 11 songs, still crazy, 11 songs from the Sticker album, their third full album, I think it is. That was all for that, which is kind of crazy, but I managed to do it in, I think, an acceptable time, even though obviously it was still freaking long, because what else can you do? I want to see exactly what it is titled. Is it... yes, the third album. So I enjoyed that a lot. Ooh, I almost spilled my water. That's crazy. I enjoyed that a lot. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to, I think, just grab an ice cream and then listen through this entire album again. And then I'm going to be back with my final rating. If you don't know how I do it, I give an album 1 to 5 stars depending on how much you enjoy it. 5 being the most, of course. Yeah, I'm somebody who really enjoys music just overall, so that might change a little bit of the rating to some people. But we're going to see, though. I think that it's a little bit of a different experiencing it's a little different experiencing it the first time versus like when you've listened to it again, and especially with the camera being here too, even though I don't really take notice to it that much anymore. You guys probably can tell, but with that, you know, it's like it's still going to be a little bit different compared to when you're off camera. So I'm going to listen to all of this again, and then I'm going to be back with my final rating, which you're going to get to right now. Alright, lovelies, I am back after my deliberation and I officially have given it a rating. That took me like 40 minutes, which is not weird because obviously I listened through everything and took notes and all that, so it took me a while, but I officially have not a diagnosis. I have a rating that I gave it. So, drum roll please. This received a 4-star rating. I have been trying my best recently to be a lot more, I should say, I don't know, not that I have been doing it on purpose, but I think I do have a propensity for giving 5 stars because I am somebody who's just like, yeah, this is, you know, I really enjoy music, and like, so I'm not going to usually say that I dislike a song, but I've been trying to be like, oh, so this isn't really my thing, so that is where this is coming from. Not that I think the song itself is like not good, you know what I mean? But with that being said, the 4-star rating came from, so I put The Rainy Night and Magic Carpet Ride as the 2 songs that were not favorites, mainly because I think it's just like they didn't have, I like a bit of like oomph in my music. I like something that makes me go, whoa, you know what I mean? And I feel like that kind of lacked it a little bit. Of course, they had amazing vocals, both of them, and they genuinely sounded really nice, but also it was just like a, I don't know, there was just a little bit of a lacking, which is usually my thing in music, is like if it's lacking something that I'll be like, ooh, yes, you know what I mean? But that obviously means that Sticker, Lemonade, Breakfast, Focus, Far, Bring the Noise, Road Trip, Dreamer, and Promise You are songs that I put on the songs that I like list. So I'm going to read off my comments to you guys. After that, I'm going to show you how I put this down. But NCT 127 will always be one of my favorite groups because their music has always spoken to me, and I felt like I found a lot of good stuff today. Yeah, like genuinely a lot of fun music here that I am going to be very excited to listen to over again. So yeah, my favorites were Lemonade, because that song slaps really hard. Breakfast, same there. I was not expecting that type of sound from this album, but I am happy that I got it. And Far, I really like that song too. Like I said, gave me very game soundtrack, very like League of Legends, very Final Fantasy. Not Final Fantasy, maybe like yeah, just any type of like PvP game, I guess, like fighting game. And I could probably include Bring the Noise as well there. It was very, very good, but I feel like I like keeping it at least like, if I go over 3 songs that were my favorite, it's kind of a lot. So I decided to just go with the 3 there. And also, obviously, Sticker is amazing, but I decided that since, obviously, you guys have heard me talk about Sticker, I felt like it wasn't that necessary that I talk about it now. But, yeah. But there was a lot of good, there was a lot of other good stuff. I wrote down a song for every mood. So much fun. Yeah, very truly so. Like, if you feel sad, if you feel hype, if you feel happy, if you feel just good in general, like, you got every single vibe in here, which obviously I think you should try to do if you have 11 songs. But here is my little writing. Of course, hopefully I got this right and you can actually see this. I really don't know. But perhaps there was an issue there. But yeah, that was today's listen and the first listen for this album batch. The next one from the voting that we held was GFriend's LOL. So that is going to be the next listen that we're doing, and that is going to be happening obviously next week. So yeah, thank you all for voting if you did vote on that poll. And of course, I'm going to be doing, I think it's always been, I try to write it every single time in the post, but I feel like it is still sometimes a little bit lost in communication. But I do react to all the albums that are on the list. It's just deciding which order to do it in, so I can get the most pressing one, quote unquote, the one that you guys want to see the most. I will get to you first. So that is why I do it. I hope you understand. But I'm going to get to that next week, and I hope you guys enjoy this one, even though it was hella freaking long, but it's going to be like that, I think, for a couple of albums here for this month. But anyway, I think that was all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching all the way through. You deserve a gold star. I love you so much. I forgot to give you a gold star earlier, so I am doing it now. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or going over to my Patreon and checking me out over there. You can also like this video, and if you have anything to request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye bye.